All right, everybody, and thank you for joining us on another episode of CryptoClarify.io. I'm Ryan, here with my friend and co-host here, George.
Hey, everybody.
And today we're going to talk to you about Stellar Lumens, XLM.
So basically the concept of Stellar Lumens is pretty simple. It's a network and a token designed to transfer money quickly and effectively. And does that sound familiar?
XRP?
Yeah, it sounds a lot like Ripple.
I know why. Why don't you go ahead and tell us, George?
Well, it sounds a lot like Ripple because one of the main developers on the team was actually heavily involved in the development of Ripple. Another reason that, in some sense, it is a competitor with Ripple, but not really. So it's made to transfer money very quickly, but in a different way. It's person to person, as opposed to bank.
And again, it's pretty cool because it's borderless. So if you wanted to swap, British pounds for the US dollar, this Stellar network, you could do that. I mean, it would facilitate that for you. And it would match the relevant offers. So it would do, really honestly, the hard part for you at a fraction of the cost, I'd imagine. And of course, so much faster.
So say like you want to send $400 to your... Okay, we send $400 to Ryan, who happens to live in Brazil from the United States. Now, currently, I would have to go to Western Union or do a wire transfer via bank, and both of those options are not cheap. And it's a good way for those companies to make money. Stellar Lumens cuts out the middleman. It makes it cheaper and faster. There's a transaction fee associated with sending money or transferring Stellar Lumens, but it does not anywhere near amount to what you would pay doing a money transfer.
And of course, it's going to be a lot faster.
It's going to be a lot faster.
Really, honestly, the comparison of speed would be like 1 horsepower go-kart compared to...
It's 1 horse versus a light speed Millennium Falcon, I guess. Now, as a disclaimer, neither one of us has actually ridden on the Millennium Falcon when it was going light speed.
No, not light speed, no.
No, when it was just cruising,
It wasn't that fast.
No, it wasn't that fast. But it was faster than a horse. And there's some other things that we really like about this token. The development team is really strong. The business is really strong. It's filling an unmet need. It's overall, it's a good currency, a good cryptocurrency.
I really like the fact that it can facilitate transactions between any currencies, like tokens, assets, etc.
They've really focused on building out a payment system. So, they've worked to building out mobile applications and networks, things that would make transferring money much easier. So, just use your imagination a second and think that you want to send the equivalent of $3,000 to your friend without going anywhere, and you can do it from your cell phone. Well, this is the vision of Stellar, and I think they've built that out. There's another thing we should talk about with this currency. Is similar to Omisigo, or OMG coin, is that it focuses on not exclusively, but it focuses on helping people who are underbanked or unbanked, people that live in countries where they can't trust the banking system. So it helps that way too. You might even live in a country where you couldn't necessarily trust the money transfer system.
Right. Or you just simply don't want to pay all those fees.
Or you don't want to pay all those fees. So they have a network set up for making transactions easy. They're focusing on the right clientele, and they have a good technology and a solid team behind them.
Again, don't take our word for it. Go out there and do your own research.
Yeah, definitely.
We're not giving financial advice. We're simply just discussing some of the more popular altcoins out there in the altcoin marketplace and ones that we think are pretty cool. So go ahead and visit CryptoClarify.io, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe so we can do more of these.
CryptoClarify.io